Hello and welcome to OUA Baseball. Here for the East Regionals at the Ottawa Ballpark. Got the Carleton Ravens. They are visiting today at their home ballpark against the Ottawa GGs. They share this park, the Ottawa Ballpark. My name is Alex Scott. Thanks for being here. Starting up a little bit late today, and I certainly apologize for that. About to head into the top of the third inning here. Score right now is 1-0 for the Ravens. They are coming to bat now. Scored their run last inning. Top of the second on an RBI double by Jordan Cruz. Top of the order coming up for the Ravens. It's the center fielder, Andrew Sahadeo. He went down on strikes his first time up. Swinging at the first pitch and grounds that one to second. There's Tyler Stewart. He throws it on to first, and a quick first out of the inning for the GGs. Carson Colvin is the starter today for the GGs, right-handed pitcher. Coming into this game, he pitched 9 innings, allowed 6 runs, all earned. Walked 2, struck out 9. Eric Blamauer takes the first pitch, a little bit inside for a ball. We have a little round robin action going on today. Check swing there on a ball in the dirt. Did not go. Appeal down to first just to be safe. But yes, call is he did not go. And that is a ball that moves the count to 2-0. One away here on the shortstop Blamauer. Takes that one for a strike, right at the knees. Two and one. Chops that one over to third. Fielded cleanly on a hop, and the throw on to first. And there are 2 away. Carson Colvin getting some soft contact here. The 1 and 2 hitters for the Ravens go down quickly. That'll bring Eric Smith to the plate. Carter Smith 0 of 1 on the day. He grounds that one to second. Stewart has it. Throw on to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the GGs. They bat next, bottom of the third. My name is Alex Scott. Thanks for being here. 1-0 Ravens is the score in the OUA East round robin. Be back in just a second. Welcome back, OUA Baseball. It's the GG's turn to bat. They have the 9-hole hitter coming up, Sebastian Pasquale. His first at-bat of the day. Matt Scott back out for another inning for the Ravens. Takes that pitch for a ball. Pasquale, 2 of 15 on the year, batting just 133. Now the 1-0 on him. Swings and fouls that one back into the screen. Here is the 1-1. Well above the zone for ball 2. The lefty Matt Scott's been pitching very well so far through 2. He's only allowed 2 base runners, 1 on a walk, 1 on an error by the shortstop Eric Blamauer. That one is lined into right field for a base hit. Cut off quickly by Eric Delfatti in right, so that'll hold him to a single. Sebastian Pasquale starts off the inning with a single. And so the lineup flips over. It's Avery Rosino coming to the plate. Left-handed hitter steps in with a runner on first. Nobody away here in the bottom of the 3rd. Scott delivers. Hard swing and a miss. Ooh, and the ball hit the catcher. Looks like it caught him in the mask. So we're going to step away for a second here. And the umpire will walk out to personally deliver a ball to Matt Scott as Ryan Malik takes a second to collect himself. Not quite sure if that was a foul tip or whether the ball just got past the glove of Malik, but in any case, he appears to be okay. Take a couple steps around. Umpire checks in, masks are going back on, and we'll play again here. 1 strike on Rosino, the center fielder. Umpire gives the signal, and here we go. The 0-1. Showing bunt. Charging is Scott. He's got it. Play on to first. Oh, and the throw pulls him off the bag. So Avery Rosino lays down the sacrifice, but is able to reach. Matt Scott fielded that one cleanly, but his throw drifted a little bit into fair territory. Pulled Carter Smith off the bag. So now runners on first and second. Still nobody out. It's Noah Harnish at the plate. He's showing bunt as well. That one down. Great play by Ryan Malik, who fields it and guns to second. Unbelievable. So Harnish was showing bunt, was not able to lay it down, and a quick-thinking Ryan Malik takes the pitch and just delivered a strike to second base to catch Pasquale, who was leading off, playing ahead of the bunt. So that's the first out of the inning, and now there's a runner at first and 1 away. Throw over to first, and the throw gets away, and the runner will advance. So, all sorts of action on the base paths here. Matt Scott's throw gets away from Carter Smith at first. Bounces over towards the railing. Now we're going to have a little conference on the mound here between Scott and his catcher Malik. Batter Harnish coming into this game, 13 of 40 on the season. That's good for a .325 average. He's also stolen 8 bases, so if he can get aboard, watch out for him. Count is 0-1 on him with 1 away. 1-0 Ravens still here in the bottom of the 3rd. GG's looking to equalize with a runner in scoring position. Pitch, and that one is flown up into foul territory. Over is Fournier. He's got it, leaning into the home dugout. Nice play by Fournier in foul territory. So Chase Lalonde comes to the plate. Lalonde grounded out to short in his first at-bat of the day. He goes now with 2 outs and a runner on second. The pitch, runner going to third. He's going to make it there safely. So it will be 1 ball on Chase Lalonde. Now the runner is third. That's Avery Rosino. Taking a big lead off at third. Swing and a miss. Lalonde leaning well out over the plate to try and make contact with that one. Now the 1-1. Chops that one foul softly over towards the Ravens dugout. So the count will be 1-2 on the shortstop, Chase Lalonde. Chopped softly, back to the mound. Scott has it, underhand to first, and that ends the inning. Nice pitching by Matt Scott to get out of a tricky situation. And nice work by Ryan Malik behind the plate, who deserves a lot of credit for gunning down that runner leading off a second. The score remains 1-0 for the Carleton Ravens. They'll have the chance to bat next in the top of the 4th. My name is Alex Scott. I'll be right back. Thanks for joining us. Welcome back, Ravens GG's. Top 4 just about to get underway here. Ravens have the lead, 1-0. Braden Bolt reached on a drop third strike in the second inning. He's able to make his way around the bases. Thanks in no small part to a double by Jordan Cruz. So now it'll be Thomas Fournier, the third baseman, coming in, leading things off for the Ravens. Cuts at the first pitch and misses. Sort of a half swing there, but he went around. Carson Colvin is coming out. His 4th inning of work. He's pitched well so far. Strike called. Ooh, that looked a little bit low. It'll be 0-2 on Fournier. Colvin only allowed 1 hit so far. 1 run, it was not earned. It was that drop third strike. That one is chopped over to third. That'll be foul, though. Fielded nicely by the third base coach. Nice work there by Fournier to make contact and stay alive. Here's another 0-2. Swing, and he lines that one into center field. Running over is Rosino. He has it. So a fly out starts the inning for the Ravens. 1 away on them. That'll bring Braden Bolt to the plate. Bolt out in his usual left field. And as I mentioned, he's the man who reached on a drop third strike his first time up. First pitch to him. Taken just above the zone for ball one. After him, it'll be Eric Delfatti on deck. The 1-0. Lines that one into center field. Running over is Rosino. He makes the play, loses his hat in the progress. But that's a trade you'll make any day. Nice play by him. And more solid pitching from Carson Colvin. Quickly retires the first two Ravens. Now it'll be Eric Delfatti, the right fielder, batting with 2 away here. Ravens still have the lead 1-0. First pitch. Swung on and miss. Delfatti walked his first time up. See if he can keep the line moving for the Ravens here. Top of the fourth. Cranks that one through into center field. So, no 1-2-3 inning for the GGs. Delfatti reaches for the second time today. Jordan Cruz comes to the plate now. DHing in this game. The right-handed hitter hit a double his first time up. And he's waiting for his first pitch. Here it is. That one's bounced in for a ball. Just below the zone for ball two. Good take there. Colvin have a look at the runner on first. But now the throw home. Bounced in again, ball three. So a scary situation to be in for Carson Colvin. 3 balls and no strikes. Jordan Cruz, who can hit for some thump and already has in this game. Here's the pitch. Taken for a strike. Fastball in the inner part of the plate. See if the runner goes here. Throw over to first. Back in time. Cruz has the green light here. He might see a little hit and run action. But no, he takes that one above the zone. Ball 4. So the makings of a 2-out rally here for the Ravens. Ryan Mallig will come to the plate. He grounded out to third his first time up. And after 2 quick flyouts to start this inning, all of a sudden the Ravens have runners at first and second. First pitch to Mallig. Swing and a miss. Colvin takes a second, now looking back in. And here is the 0-1. Swung on and chopped into the GG's dugout. So on that foul, it'll be 0-2. Carson Colvin 1 strike away from getting out of this. Score is still 1-0 here. The pitch. That one is chopped to second. Tyler Stewart has it. Throw on to first, and that'll do it. So the Ravens attempt to put a little 2-out rally going. It's cut down a little bit too soon. So the score remains 1-0 here. We're heading to the bottom of the fourth in just a second. My name is Alex Scott. Thanks for being with us. Be back in just a second. Welcome back, Ravens GGs. Two Ottawa teams facing off here in the OUA East Regionals. This is the first day of a round robin. This will decide seeding for the 2 games tomorrow. Number 1 seed will have a bye to the final. 2 and 3 will face each other. See who will be their opponent. The 3rd team in this round robin is Queens. They'll play later today, both these teams. First pitch is fouled off by Thomas Pilkington. Pilkington is playing catcher for the GGs in this one. The 0-1. That one's bounced in for a ball. Pilkington lined out to center field his first time up. He's the cleanup hitter in this GG lineup. Going to see if they can tie this game or maybe even take the lead. They currently trail 1-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. 1-1. Swung on and missed. Now a 1-2 count on Pilkington. Here's the pitch. Inside for a ball. That one's also taken above the zone. And so we will work in a full count here. The lefty Matt Scott against the righty Thomas Pilkington. Payoff pitch. That one is popped up in the infield. Blamauer running over, calling off his teammates. He makes the grab. 1 away here. Ansh Ghosh comes to the plate. GG's 3rd baseman. He reached on an error his first time up. One of the few base runners surrendered so far by Matt Scott, and you can hardly say it was his fault. First pitch taken above the zone for ball 1. One-0. Just a little bit outside for ball 2. Two-0. Inside for ball 3. So a favorable count here for Ansh Ghosh, trying to become the first GG's base runner of this inning. They currently trail 1-0. 1 away here. Takes that one for a strike. He was taken all the way. The 3-1. Taken outside. Ball 4. So, Ghosh is aboard. Reaches on a walk. Tyler Stewart comes to the plate. He flew out to center his first time up. For the Ravens and the GGs, this is their 5th time meeting this season, and so far the Ravens have taken every single game. So Matt Scott steps back in. First pitch swinging, that one's popped up as well, ranging over Blamauer again, but he's called off by Fournier. Fournier's got it, he makes the catch. Another high infield pop-up. Stewart goes down, and that brings Brennan Hedrick to the plate. First baseman walked his first time up. I was saying, this is the 5th time they've met. Possibly the most important one here in the regionals. The so-called O-Train series. Possibly the last time these teams will play each other this season, depending on how the seeding works. First pitch to Hedrick is taken just below the zone for ball 1. Fastball high above the zone, 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2-1 on Hedrick. With the righty at the plate, Dylan Murpaugh at the second. He's playing a little bit closer to the bag. Runner going. Murpaugh over to cover. Here's the throw. It's high, pulls him off the bag. Would have been close anyways. Stolen base by Ansh Ghosh. And now with 2 outs, runner in scoring position. Pitch was called a ball, the one that was then chucked down to second, so the count is 3-1. Brennan Hedrick bounced in. Oh, excuse me, count was only 2-1. Now it'll be 3-1. Beg your pardon for that slip up. Any case, we'll step in again. Pitch, and that one is chopped into center field. Base hit, runner going to be held at third. Little looper into shallow right center. Runners at the corners for the GGs. Designated hitter Curtis Bourgeois comes to the plate. He fouled out to the pitcher his first time up. Matt Scott made a nice play over towards the GG's first base dugout. Scott with eyes on the runner at first, and the pitch is home. Just above the zone for ball 1. Equalizing run stands at third. Go-ahead run is at first. The 1-0 on Bourgeois. Chops that one to first, fielded cleanly by Carter Smith. He steps on the bag and the inning is over. So, the Ravens' defense and pitching continue to cruise along here. Their bats will have a chance to add to their 1-0 lead. Coming up next in the top of the 5th, my name is Alex Scott. Thanks for being with us. We'll be back with more OUA East Regional Baseball in just a little bit. Dylan Murpaugh is going to stand in for his second at-bat of the day. He's the 9-hole hitter for the Ravens, who currently have the lead 1-0 here at the Ottawa Ballpark. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Alex Scott. First pitch to Murpaugh, above the zone for ball 1. Score's currently 1-0 Ravens here at the top of the 5th. We're playing a full 9 in this first game of the day. Murpaugh grounds that one to second. Fielded cleanly by Stewart and on to first. So Sahadeo now up for the Ravens as the lineup card flips over. 0 for 2 on his line so far. Struck out his first time up. Grounded to second time up. Swinging at the first pitch, and he fouls that one back over towards my direction. Nice thump up against the blue seats. And the 0-1 on Sahadeo. Good take on a fastball just below the zone. 1-1 on him. Both pitchers faring extremely well in this game so far. Sahadeo lines that one fair into left field. Base hit. He's going to make the turn. Turn back, however. Running strong through first. It's a single for him. That'll bring Eric Blamauer to the plate. Blamauer also 0-2 with a strikeout and an infield groundout. First pitch. Strike called at the knees. Good pitch from Colvin to get ahead 0-1. That pitch is bounced in, and the runner's going to take off. Sahadeo slides in head first, but he didn't need to because he had beat that by a mile. Gotten such a big lead that the catcher just stood up and decided to eat it. Heads up base running by Sahadeo. He takes second base and is now in scoring position with one away. 1-1 on Blamauer. And here's the pitch. That one is lined to short. Fielded cleanly, and the throw over to first. Sahadeo advances to third. Ground out to Chase Lalonde at short. Carter Smith at the plate. Playing first base. 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts to second so far. Swinging at the first pitch. He lines that one high into left field. Running over is Noah Harnish. He dives. He makes the play. Oh, a spectacular grab by Noah Harnish out in left field. He raises that ball like a trophy, and the inning is over. On a ball I didn't think he was going to get to. So, Sahadeo stranded at third on a spectacular play by Noah Harnish. That'll get the GGs out of it, and that'll get their bats up and working as they attempt to equalize. Score still 1-0. Middle of the 5th here. Bottom half coming up. It'll be Matt Scott back out for another inning of work. My name is Alex Scott. Don't go anywhere. Bottom of the 5th, just about to get started here. Sebastian Pasquale comes to the plate for the GGs, who trail 1-0. First pitch from Matt Scott. Breaking ball, dropped in for a strike. Pasquale hit a single his first time up. He was able to hook one over the head of Carter Smith at first and dropped it nicely into right field. Swings and misses at another breaking ball. The lefty Matt Scott quickly ahead, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. That one is popped straight up. Running over is the catcher, Malik. He's under it. He makes the catch. So the lefty Avery Rosino will come up for the GGs. He struck out his first time up in his most recent plate appearance. He tried to lay down the sacrifice. And it was fielded quickly by Matt Scott, the pitcher. But the throw to first a little bit wild. So Rosino was able to reach. Takes the first pitch for a ball above the zone. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Rosino mad at himself for swinging at that one. It's a nice pitch from Scott that was low and away. Got Rosino reaching for it. That evens things up at 1-1. Pitch from Scott. That one is cracked into right field. Ranging back is Delfatti. And off the foul pole. Oh, wow. A home run by Rosino with a big clang to ring it in. Just above the 325 line in right field. Rosino yanks that ball down the line. And he makes the jobs for the umpires very easy, as a big clang sounds off the foul pole, signaling that we have a 1-1 ball game. Now Noah Harnish comes in. He made that great diving catch out in the left. He swings at the first pitch and grounds it to second. Rupaw has it, bobbles it for a second, but he still makes the throw on to first in time. A little bit of trouble getting it out of his glove, but all's well that ends well. And Noah Harnish grounds out for the second out of the inning. Chase Lalonde. He's the GG shortstop, and he's 0 for 2 on the day. Coming in for his third appearance. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Take off the helmet. Gives his head a little bit of a shake, and going to step back in and wait for the 0-1 from Scott. The pitch. That one is cracked. Also to second, and it's through. Skips under the glove of Murpaugh. So a 2-out base runner for the GGs. That'll bring Thomas Pilkington to the plate. Pilkington, right-handed hitter, and against the lefty Scott with 2 away. Takes that pitch high for ball 1 in this newly tied ball game. Ravens have held the lead for most of it. The Avery Rosino home run just equalized it earlier in the inning. That one is popped up over at first, called off by Murpaugh. Murpaugh makes the grab, and that'll bring an end to the inning. The GGs were able to get the equalizing run on a home run that just had the right distance to go 325 feet and hit the foul pole. So We have a 1-1 ball game. And we have the top of the 6th coming up. Ravens going to have the chance to retake the lead. My name is Alex Scott. Thanks for being with us. OUA East Regionals. They're going to continue today and into tomorrow, and I will be here for most of it. Be back with the top of the 6th in just a second. Hello again. Ravens GG's rolls on here now in the top of the 6th. It's going to be Thomas Fournier coming to the plate. He has flown out to center both times he has been up today. We have a 1-1 ball game all of a sudden, after Avery Rosino was able to clang one off the foul pole in right field and even things up at 1-1. Strike there on Fournier to start off the inning. Still Colby Colvin. That one is grounded to short. Fielded nicely by Lalonde. Throw on to first. Nice play by Lalonde. That was a tricky hop, but he handled it nicely. A little fire onto first. Braden Bolt. He will now stand in for his 3rd at-bat of the day. He reached on a drop 3rd strike his first time up and scored the Ravens' only run of the game. As he swings and fouls that one back into the seats. Behind the GG's dugout. He flew out to center his 2nd time up. Pitch, swing and a miss. So Colvin, who's pitched well today, now has Bolt down 0-2. That one is chopped and through. A seeing eye grounder up the middle for Bolt. And a 1-out base hit for the Ravens. Eric Delfatti is going to come to the plate. Continue what has been a nice day at the dish for him so far, with a walk and a single. He has the runner Bolt. Standing over at first, throw's going to go to first, not in time. So Bolt's back in safely. Delfatti, the left-handed hitter, against the righty Carson Colvin, who, like I said, has been pitching well today. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. Outer part of the plate, well placed by Colvin. Oh and 1. That one's low and away. Count will be even at 1-1. One home. Taken for strike 2. Couple fastballs for strikes in this at bat. See what Colvin chooses to throw next. Got some pitches to work with. That's a fastball high above the zone. And that'll even us up at 2-2. Jordan Cruz on deck for the Ravens. Unless there's a double play here. Knock on wood, there won't be. He will be the next man to bat. And that one is foul territory, third base side. Good hack from Delfatti to stay alive. Earn himself a chance to see another pitch. Throw over to first. Back in plenty of time is Bolt. Ready for the 2-2. This time he's going home. Up and in, ball 3. Good patience from Delfatti. Battling in this at-bat to stay alive as he tries to reach base for the 3rd time today. Here's the pitch, runner going. That one is low. Throw down to second, gets away, and so Bolt is going to turn the corner and make his way to 3rd. Not sure why the throw went to second there, as with the walk, Bolt was getting pushed to second either way. So really no need to make the throw down to second there, but Ravens will certainly take that. Lucky break. And they now have runners at the corners. Nice job from Delfatti to work his 2nd walk of the game. Nice job by Bolt, heads up base running. Advance from 1st to 3rd. It's Jordan Cruz now at the plate. Swings and he lines that one through into left field. Ravens score the go-ahead run. First pitch swinging for Jordan Cruz. And he grounds that one into left field for a base hit. After the Ravens tied things in the bottom of the 5th, the Ravens waste no time responding. Ryan Malik now at the plate. Score is 2-1 for the Ravens. 1 away here in the top of the 6th. And there are runners at 1st and 2nd. Malik's going to call time immediately. Step out here. And step back in. Malik is 0 for 2 on the day. The pitch. That one is bounced in low. Catcher can't find it. Runner's going to 3rd. In safely. So a pitch in the dirt from Colvin. Pilkington has trouble finding it. He was able to block it. He just didn't know where it was. Somewhere between him and the umpire. Now there are Ravens at the corners. Delfatti at 3rd. Cruz at 1st. Pitches for a strike. Count now even at 1-1. Still only 1 out here. Ravens certainly poised to tack on at least 1 more. The pitch. Malik pops that one up. Right to the shortstop who's under it. He makes the catch. Chase Lalonde, I don't even think he had to take a step to field that one. It was popped up high, but it was coming right down towards his glove. He reaches up, he makes the grab. And of course the runners stay put on the infield pop-up. They are still at the corners. Dylan Murpaugh. Chance to come through in the clutch for the Ravens. The left-handed hitter is 0 for 2 in this game. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. Runner going. That one is grounded foul, 3rd base side. In and down the steps of the Ravens dugout. Now Murpaugh is down 0-2. Colvin will look over towards 1st. Cruz is going to step back. Saw him go on the last pitch, see if he wants to do the same. 2 strikes on Dylan Murpaugh. The pitch. Swing and a miss. So down goes Murpaugh. The Ravens will be stranded at the corners, but a run comes across. And again, it's Braden Bolt. So, Ravens have the lead 2-1. GG's with a chance to respond coming up next in the bottom of the 6th. My name is Alex Scott. Thanks for being with us. I'll be back in just a second. Welcome back to the OUA East Regionals. Baseball here in the nation's capital. Between Ottawa's 2 teams, the GGs and the Ravens. Ravens currently have the lead 2-1. My name is Alex Scott. Thanks very much for tuning in. Been a good game so far. Both pitchers faring very well. Matt Scott is back out for another inning for the Ravens, and he will face Ansh Ghosh. He is 1 of 2 on the day, though he's reached twice. So he was able to get aboard on an error by Eric Blamauer. And he walked most recently. First pitch is taken above the zone for ball 1. Ravens have had the lead for most of this game. They went ahead 1-0 in the second. Then the GGs tied bottom 5, but most recently, on top of the 6th, Ravens took the lead again. There's a strike called on Ghosh. So the score is now 2-1. Another pitch from Scott. Swing and a miss from Ghosh. Step out here, take a quick lap as he comes back in and waits for the 1-2. Here it is. That's well above the zone for a ball. Scott delivers again. That one is cracked into right field. Delfatti is under it. He makes the catch. So, 1 away for the GGs as Ghosh flies out to right field. That brings Tyler Stewart to the plate. 2 flyouts on his line in this game. Left-handed hitter going to try and get something going for the, for the GGs. This is the first game of our Friday triple header. Scott drops in the breaking ball for strike 1. The East Regionals are made up of the GGs, the Ravens, and the Queens Gaels. Another pitch from Scott. And another strike. 0-2 on Tyler Stewart. So all those teams will play a round robin. It's going to be Ravens Gaels after this game, and then GG's Gaels later in the afternoon. The 0-2. That one is chopped over to second. Murpaugh makes the play on the hop, throws it over to first. Nice play from him. And 2 away. Brendan Hedrick's going to come to the plate now. He has walked and singled so far. So today's 3 games will decide seeding for tomorrow. The 1 seed will have a bye to the finals, and then the 2 and 3 seeds will play each other to see who gets to face them. So locking up the 1 seed. That is the job for these teams today. Hedrick stands in, and the pitch from Scott. Swings and misses at that one. The 0-1. That one's taken above the zone for a ball. One and one. Oh, that one's bounced in front of the plate. That'll make the count 2-1. Mentioned this earlier, but it's the 5th time these 2 teams have faced off this season, and so far the Ravens are 4-0. But if you're going to win one for the GGs, it would be this one. Swing and a miss. So it'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes on the GG's first baseman, Brendan Hedrick. As Matt Scott looks to close out. It's been a quick inning for him so far. Keep his guys in control. 2-2. That one is laced foul. Over towards the Ravens bullpen in left field. Braden Bolt's going to run over as that one ricochets back into play. So Hedrick able to battle and able to stay alive. He waits for another 2-2. That one is lined to short. Blamauer's got it. Stops, makes his throw. It's a strike and a great play from Blamauer. Slick fielding on the run. He plants his foot and makes a strong throw to Carter Smith at first to get the out. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Matt Scott and the Ravens. They're going to bat up next in the top of the 7th. My name is Alex Scott. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, Ravens GGs. 2 Ottawa teams facing off here. Ravens are the visitors in this game. Andrew Sahadeo's coming up. He will lead off the inning, and he led off the game for the Ravens. He's currently 1 for 3. Hit a single his last time up. Here in top 7, the Ravens have the lead 2-1. First pitch to Sahadeo. That's a strike called at the knees. Still Carson Colvin out on the mound. He's been pitching well for the GGs. The 0-1. Taken inside for a ball. The 1-1. That one also taken for a ball. So, 2-1 on the leadoff hitter Sahadeo. The pitch. That one is fouled back. Oh, right over towards me again. Oh, lucky me. That one's actually going to bounce up into the suites. Took a nice bounce off the concrete stairs. And straight up. It's only a matter of time before something threatens the life of my laptop here, but I'm hoping I can last a little longer. 2-2, and that one is chopped over to first. Running over is the first baseman, but Sahadeo, he's going to slide in head first. He's safe! Great base running from Sahadeo. As Brennan Hedrick ran over to make the play, the pitcher Carson Colvin was running over to cover. Realized he wasn't going to get to the bag in time, tried to put the tag on. Sahadeo sniffed it out, was able to slide in. So with one on, it's Eric Blamauer at the plate. Going to be a throw over to Sahadeo at first. First pitch strike to Blamauer. Ravens trying to extend their lead here in this inning. They have a 2-1, nobody away, and a runner on first. They got the heart of the lineup coming up. That starts with Eric Blamauer. He grounds that one foul, third base side. Colby Schroeder makes the play over there in the Ravens dugout. Of course, he's not playing so far in this game, but the fundamentals never go away. Going to be 0-2 on Blamauer. Strike three called, looking. Blamauer has a couple of words with the umpire, but he walks away. So an important strikeout for Carson Colvin and the GGs. That brings the first baseman Carter Smith to the plate. Still a runner on first and one out, runner going. Strike called, throw down to second. Throw is not fielded at second. So, safe is Sahadeo. His second head first slide of the inning. And now the Ravens have a runner in scoring position. The pitch was taken for a strike. It'll be 0-1 on Carter Smith. Here's the pitch. Another ball taken for strike. So ahead 0-2 is Carson Colvin. Look over at second and the throw home. That one's fouled up and out of play, back behind the screen. Colvin has been pitching very well. He has yet to allow an earned run in this game, though he has allowed 2 unearned runs. He struck out 5. Closing in on 100 pitches for him. He's going to step off and take a little time out here. 1 out with a runner on second. Carter Smith, the 3-hitter at the plate. He's able to stay alive again, fights that one off. Pitch below the zone, he's able to get a piece of it and foul it back into the screen. And he'll step back in and wait for another 0-2 offering. The pitch, that one is lined into right field, down the line, but that's going to land foul. Foul into the cages. Out in right field here at the Ottawa Ballpark. Count is still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Down goes Smith. Second strikeout of the inning for Colvin. That brings up Thomas Fournier, playing third base in this game. He's 0 for 3. Couple flyouts and a ground out. Trying to catch Sahadeo, the runner, at second. That pitch is taken up and in for ball 1. Sadeo reached on a hustle infield single. Was able to dodge the tag from the pitcher Carson Colvin. Was able to steal second, and now he stands in scoring position. That pitch is lined out into left field. Harnish has it though. He's under it. He makes the catch. So that ends the threat. The score will stay 2-1 here as we head into the bottom of the 7th here at the Ottawa Ballpark. We got a full 9, so still more time for the GGs. They'd sure like to get that tying run as soon as possible. My name is Alex Scott. Thanks for being with us. Be back with that bottom half in just a second. Welcome back to Ravens GGs. It's the first of 3 games here today at the Ottawa Ballpark. That'll make up the round robin portion of the OUA East Regionals. My name is Alex Scott. Thanks for being with us. As it stands, the Ravens have the lead 2-1. GG's coming up to bat. They are the home team in this game. Curtis Bourgeois, the designated hitter at the plate. Matt Scott drops a breaking ball just above the zone for ball 1. Bit of a pitcher's duel so far today. It's been fun to watch these two guys, Scott and Colvin, face off. Taken low and away for ball 2. This is Bourgeois' 3rd at-bat of the game. It's 0 for 2 so far. Another take inside, ball 3. Here's the pitch. Strike taken. Good pitch from Scott, well located, low and away. Right on the bottom outside corner. So he gets himself a strike. Now it's 3-1 on Bourgeois. That one is well low and away, however. So ball 4 on Bourgeois. And he is aboard to lead off the inning. Now it's Sebastian Pasquale coming up. Single and a pop out. So far in this game, he is the 9 hitter in this GG's lineup, and after him, the card flips over to Avery Rosino. Nice pitch from Scott, dropped in for a strike. Throwing the breaking ball. Bottom of the 7th here, nobody away, runner on first. Showing bunt, pulls it back though, that pitch is up and in for a ball. So count 1-1. Pasquale maybe seeing that slow breaking ball and thinking if he can put a bunt down, good chance for the runner to advance. Here is the 1-1. No bunt this time. That pitch is well up and in for ball 2. Here's the 2-1. That one is cranked into right field, but running over is Delfatti. He makes the catch. Ball had a little bit more life on it than I thought. I thought that was going to drop with the top spin and land right in front of Delfatti, but carried and carried and carried. It made its way into his glove. So Avery Rosino is going to come to the plate now. His last time up, he yanked a home run right into the foul pole out in right field. First pitch strike, fastball top of the zone. That was the run that tied the game in the bottom of the fifth, but since then, the Ravens have been able to tack on one more. And they now have the lead 2-1. Here's the 0-1 on Rosino. Well above the zone, ball one. Mike Milross is up and moving around in the Ravens' pen. Scott is just past the 90 pitch mark. Pitched very well as the starter for the Ravens today. Another good pitch for a strike. 1-2 on Rosino. Look at first and the pitch home. That one is lined into center field. Running in is Sahadeo. He's under it. He makes the grab. So with that, the leadoff walk by Curtis Bourgeois, which was a promising start to the inning for U-Ottawa. He is still at first. And now there are 2 outs. It's Noah Harnish at the plate. Gonna try and do something to bring him over and bring him in. Tie this 2-1 ball game. First pitch. That one is grounded up the middle, dive and past Murpaugh. Runner's gonna go first to third here. Sahadeo fields it and throws it back in. It was a nice attempt by Dylan Murpaugh, tried for the diving stop at second, but unfortunately just out of his reach. So the 2-out hit from Harnish brings runners at the corners. Also bring Chase Lalonde to the plate. Lalonde 0 for 3. He reached on an error his last time up. Now a conference on the mound. Not sure if this is the hook for Scott or if they just want to discuss how to approach this at-bat with Lalonde. Looks like it's just a discussion against the 3-hole hitter for the GGs. The infield comes in, and the runners for the GGs are going to have a little meeting over at second. Talk things over. This is the tying run at third base. And a pinch runner. As a matter of fact, it's Callan LaRue. He's going to run at third base. So Bourgeois out of the game. And his replacement stands at third. Chat with the pitching coach is over. We're ready to keep playing some ball here. Lalonde, right-handed hitter, steps in. Base hit here would be so huge for U-Ottawa. Scott gets the sign, and here's the first pitch. That one is grounded hard to third. Fournier's got it, though. Throw over to first. They got him. And after that conference, only one pitch needed by Scott to get the third out of the inning and get out of trouble. So the GGs get runners at the corners, but they get nothing more. And that'll bring us to the top of the 8th inning coming up in just a little bit. My name is Alex Scott. Thanks very much for being with us. I'll be back in just a second. Welcome back to OUA Baseball. Ravens GGs. Ravens have the lead 2-1. My name is Alex Scott. New pitcher coming in for the GGs. It's Zach Tam. Tam, it's only his second appearance of the season, but his first one was very good. Pitched 2 2/3 scoreless innings. Didn't walk anybody. Did allow a couple hits, but he also struck someone out. And he is now tasked with a tough job here of keeping the lead 2-1. It's been a quiet day for the Ottawa Bats. Now they ask their pitcher to keep the margin at 1. It'll be Braden Bolt at the plate for the Ravens. Takes the first pitch, low for a ball. Bolt so far tonight, he's hit a single, he's reached on a drop third strike, and he has flown out to center field. There's the 1-0 from Tam. Strike called right at the top outer portion of the zone. That one is grounded to third. Gauche has got it. Long throw to first, but he's got it. So, one away. Bolt goes down on a ground out to third base. Now the right fielder, Eric Delfatti, will come in. He has had a very good day so far. 2 walks and a single. With 1 away here, top of the 8th. Takes a pitch that must have missed a little bit away, called ball 1. Certainly looked like it was in the strike zone, but in any case, that's ball 1. And that one is cranked into left field and down for a base hit. So Delfatti's great day continues. 2 for 2 with 2 walks. And with 1 out, the Ravens have a base runner. Jordan Cruz, the man with 2 RBIs, responsible for both Ravens runs. Stand and see if he can cash in another one. He'd have to do some damage in order to do it, but we know he's capable of that. Throw over to first. Oh, back in time safely. Delfatti, like he stumbled a little bit on his way diving back into first, but is able to make it back in time. Almost picked off at first. Cruz takes that one. That's bounced. The ball there. Cruz a double, a walk, and a single so far in this game. And as I mentioned, those 2 RBIs. The pitch. He foul. Ooh, just outside the bag at third. So that'll roll harmlessly into the Ravens bullpen. That'll make the count 1-1 on Cruz. A bit of a timeout here as that ball gets chased down out in the left field corner, but we're ready to go again. 1-1, 1 out and 1 on. The right-hander Tam. Ready in the pitch. That one is again grounded to third time. Oh, it's through! And the runner's going to advance all the way to third on just a play that had to be made there by Ansh Ghosh at third. That ball was hit right at him. It wasn't super hard. And what ought to have been a routine play gets under his glove and rolls into left field. And so that allows Delfatti, who was running hard on that play. He thought he might have been in danger of a double play. Instead, he finds himself at third base. It's Ryan Malik at the plate. Now he takes the first pitch for a strike. 1 out here. 2-1 Ravens. They have Ravens at the corners. The 0-1 to Malig. He lines that one into right field, and that is going to drop for a base hit. So the lead will now be 3-1. Nice piece of hitting by Ryan Malig. RBI for him. Keep the line moving, and the Ravens now lead 3-1. Now Dylan Murpaugh comes to the plate. Runners at first and second. Tim's going to have a look at each of them, and then he's going to throw home. Breaking ball misses a little bit outside. Ball one. Here's the pitch. That one is cranked through into left field for a base hit. Runner's going to be held at third. So Murpaugh, ground ball base hit into left. Through a leaky left side of the infield for the U Ottawa GGs. That brings Andrew Sahadeo to the plate. His fifth time up. It's 2 for 2. That one's bounced in for a ball. Bases loaded. Promising opportunity for the Ravens here. Still only one out. The pitch. Swing and a miss. So 1-1 on the Ravens center fielder. And the pitcher Tam is going to take the sign. Make his pitch. That one's high for ball 2. Here's the 2-1. Taken for a strike. Dropped in the breaking ball. That'll even the count at 2-2. Strikeout would be huge here. Sahadeo is looking for something he can drive. Ready Tam looks in again. Here's the pitch. That one's bounced in low. So, a full count here and an important pitch for Tam, who doesn't want to walk in a run, but doesn't want to leave something hanging for Sahadeo to crush. Double play is in order here. The GGs can find it. Infield playing in. That one is grounded foul. First base side over towards the GG's pen. And so we will once again work from a full count. Sahadeo steps back in. Tam delivers. Swing and a miss. A little bit out in front of that breaking ball with Sahadeo. He leans over to swing. Not able to get a piece of it. So he goes down on strikes. And now Eric Blamauer will come to the plate. And we have a pitching change coming up for the GGs. So the situation is, it's 3-1 for the Ravens. They have the bases loaded here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs. And U Ottawa is going to make a pitching change. So, I'm going to step away while the new guy gets warmed up. Be back in just a second for the end of this exciting inning here at the Ottawa Ballpark. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Ravens GG's. New guy coming in is Cody Davey, right-hander. On the season thus far, he's pitched 4 2/3 innings, giving up 3 earned runs. It's his ERA at 5.79. He faces a tough opponent in Eric Blamauer. Bats with the bases loaded and 2 out in the top of the 8th. First pitch to Blamauer. That one is bounced in, low and away. So, ball 1 on Blamauer, who is looking to extend this Ravens lead. They have got it 3-1 right now. Here's the pitch. Up and away, ball 2. Blamauer, a guy who has been crushing all season long. You got to think he's looking for something he can drive here. Ahead 2-0. Pitch from Davey. Low below the zone. 3-0 and a treacherous spot. See what the pitch selection is. 3-0 against maybe the toughest hitter in this Ravens lineup. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 4. A good old RBI walk for Eric Blamauer. That'll plate a runner. And it'll bring Carter Smith to the dish. Smith, so far in this game, is 0 for 4. A couple ground outs, fly out, and a strikeout. Here's the first pitch. Fouled back. Swinging hard at that first pitch. Gets a little glancing blow of it. Back into the screen for the first strike on him. The 0-1. Taken for a strike. Nice pitch from Davey. With only 1 out needed, GGs are playing their normal defense again. They had brought the infield in. No longer needed. They play straight up, and here is the 0-2. Fouled back. Carter Smith gets a piece of it to stay alive. To get a base hit that would really break open this game and make an uphill climb for you, Ottawa, even tougher. The pitch, well above the zone for a ball. So now 1-2 on Carter Smith, who's been fighting in this at-bat. The pitch. That one is popped up, foul territory. That is going to land out of play in the seats. So another good job by Smith. Fighting off pitches and staying alive in this clutch situation. Another 1-2. That one is grounded over left side of the infield. Shortstop has got it. Going to step on second. Safe is the call. Oh, wow. Chase Lalonde tries to go to the short way and step on second himself, but he didn't get there in time. Oh, that is crazy. Instead of, it was a routine play at short for Lalonde, who, rather than making the throw over to first, decided to just step on second, but he didn't get there. So I think that gets scored a hit for Carter Smith. And now the U Ottawa manager is out and having a discussion with the second base umpire. Sort of a weird play. You'll sometimes see that if the fielder is, you know, covering right behind second, but he was playing sort of a normal shortstop, so he had a long way to go once he'd fielded the ball. In any case, the score is now 6-1. Ravens stand at first and second. There are still 2 out. Thomas Fournier is at the plate. The pitch. That one is laced into right field for a base hit. Runners getting the send. Throw home. That's going to get cut off. Sliding in safe is Blamauer. And all of a sudden, this inning that looked like it was going to be over on a routine ground out to Chase Lalonde, sudden as anything but. Braden Bolts is going to come up now. Runner's still on first and second. 5-run inning so far for the GGs. They lead 7-1. Pardon me, for the Ravens, who lead 7-1. First pitch strike to Bolt. Bolt 1 for 4 so far. Cody Davey trying to put an end to this inning and give his guys a chance to battle back. Taken inside for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. So now it'll be 1-2 on Bolt. Still runners at first and second. 2 away. Here's the pitch. Taken. Ooh, just off the plate for a ball. Cody Davey was ready to start walking back to the dugout. The umpire says no. Count will now be 2-2. The pitch. Low and away, ball 3. Full count now on the Ravens left fielder in what has been by far their biggest inning of the game. I'm going to try and keep it moving here. Keep it going a little longer. Payoff pitch. Fouled back. So both runners going here as soon as this pitch is thrown with a full count and 2 outs. Davey gets the sign. He looks home and he delivers. Another foul back. That might have caught Thomas Pilkington in the mask on the foul that went straight back, but he looks to be okay. And so the catcher and the umpire, masks go back on. Bolton will step in and wait for another 3-2 pitch. Here it comes from Davey. Swing and a miss. So down goes Bolt, and a long Ravens top of the 8th comes to an end. They managed to plate 5, and the score is now 7-1. GGs have some work to do in the bottom half. That will be coming up in just a second. My name is Alex Scott. Don't go anywhere. Back for the bottom of the 8th here at the Ottawa Ballpark. Matt Scott is going to come out for his 8th inning of work. I must admit, I am a little surprised. He's thrown a lot of pitches so far. He had a long, long rest while the Ravens were putting together their 5-run top of the 8th. But he's been pitching so well today. The coaches are figuring you might as well leave him out there, especially now that he has a much larger cushion to work with. It's Thomas Pilkington at the plate for the GGs. He takes ball 1. And now he takes ball 2. Two-0, swinging and a miss. That'll make the count 2-1. It was a busy, busy top of the 8th for the Ravens. Broke open this game. Another swing and a miss, 2-2. Some errors and some other sort of miscues by the defense allowed the inning to continue longer probably than it should, but the Ravens did a great job capitalizing. Pitch is taken high, and that'll make it a full count. Some clutch hitting, like from Ryan Mallig. Thomas Fournier. Full count pitches foul back into the screen. And then a bizarre play where Chase Lalonde fielded the inning-ending out at shortstop, tried to run over and step on second himself, and didn't get there in time. Allowed the inning to continue. That pitch is lined out into left field. Running back at the track, and that bounces on the warning track behind Braden Bolt. He's going to throw back in. A double from Thomas Pilkington. And boy, doesn't U Ottawa need that right about now. Ansh Ghosh will come to the plate for U Ottawa, playing third base. He let a routine ground ball go right between his legs. All out in the left field. That was one of the problems on the defensive side of the ball for the GGs. But now he has a chance to make amends here with a runner at second. Trailing by 6. Nobody out. If there were time to start a rally, it would be now. Pitch from Scott. Outside for a ball. Here's the 1-0. That one is launched into left field for a base hit. Runner going to be held at third, but the GGs are going to have runners at the corners here. And it looks like a move is coming here. See if it's just another chat, but I suspect. Well, no, it looks like they're just checking on him. Seen a couple of Ravens warming up in the pen. We had Mike Milross up and working earlier. No, all right, looks like Scott's going to stay in. And now that that long top half of the inning came to an end, we have final lines on Zach Tam, who went 2/3 of an inning, gave up 3 hits, 4 runs. None of them earned, however. Struck out 1. And Cody Davey, who came in and pitched the final third of that inning, gave up 1 hit, 1 earned run, struck out 1, and walked 1. So now it's Tyler Stewart at the plate. He backs away from the first pitch, which is well inside. Ball 1. Stewart is 0 for 3 in this game. A couple flyouts and a ground out. Big chance from here with runners at the corners. Low and away. Ball 2. Still no outs here in the bottom of the 8th. GG's in need of some runs, and bad. They trail 7-1. Lefty on lefty here. Stewart against Scott. Takes that one for a strike. Like he was taken all the way on that one. But now it's 2-1. And Stewart takes again. Good take. That's a ball low and away. 3-1 on him, and a chance to load the bases. If the 4th ball comes, here's the pitch. Stewart grounds that one to first. Play over to second for 1. Over to Scott, covering it first. Not in time. Well played by the Ravens, but not quite fast enough to get Tyler Stewart, so he reaches on a fielder's choice. It was a nice play from Carter Smith to field that ball quickly, and he's immediately firing to second rather than just stepping on first. So they get the lead runner, or pardon me, I guess the lead runner comes in to score, but able to get the runner at first. Keep the double play in order for the next time up. That is going to do it for Matt Scott. Great outing for him. It's going to be Michael Finney coming in relief for the Ravens. Gonna let the right-hander get warmed up a little bit. My name is Alex Scott, and I will be back with the remainder of this inning in just a little bit. Welcome back to Ravens GG's. New pitcher Michael Finney is going to take over for Matt Scott. Finney's line on the season so far, he's pitched 2 1/3 innings, giving up 2 earned runs. It's his ERA at 7.71. He comes in here with the lead. Ravens up 7-2. GG's just plated their second runner of the game. There is 1 out and a runner at first for Brennan Hedrick, first baseman for U Ottawa. First pitch from Finney, just above the zone. Fastball misses for ball 1. That pitch is lined out into right field. Running over is Delfatti. He's under it. He makes the catch, and the runner will retreat back to first. 2 outs now. It's telling me my mic has been cutting out a couple times, so apologize for that. I'll see if I can get that sorted. Hope you can hear me now. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Runner still at first. First pitch is well up and away. It's Callum LaRue at the plate. He came in as a pinch runner for the designated hitter, Curtis Bourgeois. pitch is taken outside for a ball. The final line on Matt Scott, he pitched very well. Got through 7 1/3 innings, gave up 7 hits, 2 earned runs, struck out 1 and walked 3. 2-0 is taken high. Make it 3-0. See what LaRue chooses to do here. This is only his 3rd plate appearance of the season. Yet to record a hit. Takes that one though. Low and away. Ball 4. So Carleton LaRue, who came in as a pinch runner, he gets an at-bat, has the DH, and is able to get himself aboard with 2 away. Sebastian Pasquale now. The runner at first and a runner at second. 2 outs, spot on the 8th. Ravens up 7-2. First pitch is way inside, leaning over to grab that one is Malik. That's a ball. And now Malik is going to come out for a chat with Michael Finney. And the pitching coach is going to run over to join them. It'd be nice to put away Pasquale here, as he is the 9-hitter. That would allow you to get out of this inning and keep the top of the GG's lineup from coming up. Got guys like Avery Rosino coming up. Already hit a home run in this game. Would rather not see him with runners aboard if you don't have to. It's like the pitching coach is giving just a little bit of mechanical advice to Finney. And the meeting is over, and we'll get a chance to keep going here. Pasquale is 1 for 3 in this game. Hit a single his first time up. Since then, he has flown out a couple times. The 1-0. There's a strike from Finney. It's like that chat with the pitching coach did the trick. He fires that one in. It's now even. Finney's going to have a look over at second. Lamar fakes like he's going to cover, then retreats. Low and inside, ball 2. Ottawa has 4 more outs to play with. Have the end of this inning and then full bottom of the 9th. And they need runs however they can get them, trailing by 5. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. So count is 2-2. One strike away is Finney from putting this inning to bed. The pitch. That one is fouled back out of play. So Finney gets himself a new ball. And Pasquale waits for yet another 2-2 pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss, he got him. So Finney strikes out Pasquale, and the runners are stranded at first and second. GGs are able to get 1 across, but they still trail by 5. It's 7-2 Ravens. They bat next in the top of the 9th. My name is Alex Scott. Thanks for being with us here at the OUA East Regionals here in the nation's capital. I'll be back with the Ravens half of the 9th in just a second. Welcome back, top of the 9th. Here at the Ottawa Ballpark. Intra-Ottawa matchup here. Game 5, I suppose you could say, of the O-Train series. And much like all the others, the Ravens are in line to win this one. They have the lead, 7-2. They bat now. It's Eric Delfatti at the plate, already has a ball against him. Ooh, that pitch came in and hit him. So, and some bad timing. I'm assuming you can all hear that ambulance that drove by. Don't worry, Eric Delfatti is fine. That's for somebody else. He reaches on the hit by pitch. Should also mention it's Thomas Cooper who's come in to pitch. That ball is lifted high out to center field. Running over and under it is Avery Rosino. He makes the catch. So Jordan Cruz hits a high fly out to center. That'll be the first out of the inning. Now it's Ryan Malik coming up. 1 for 4 with a single. But it was a big one. It's the first RBI of a long, long inning for the Ravens. First pitch is again in. Almost the second left-handed hitter hit of this inning. Thomas Cooper. That pitch is dropped in for a strike, 1-1. Grounded hard, foul, first base side. Cooper on the season, he's pitched 1 inning. Giving up 1 earned run. 1 strikeout, so an ERA at an even 9. That's some easy math. Runner going. Strike called, pitch down to second. Not in time. So the runner advances on a stolen base, but Malik goes down on strikes. Two outs for Dylan Murpaugh. Second baseman hit a single his last time up. He is 1 for 4. Pitch from Cooper. Little bit high for ball 1. And that one's low and away for ball 2. The pitch. That one catches a piece of the bottom of the zone for a strike. So, 2 away here in the top of the 9th. The runner on scoring position stands at second base. That one is taken for a ball. Eric Delfatti led off the inning, and he got hit by a pitch. He's able to steal second. That one is grounded hard over to short. Lalonde has it. Throw to first. They got him. So, nice piece of pitch in there from Thomas Cooper. Hits one batter, but is otherwise spotless. And now Ottawa comes to the plate for what could be the final half inning of this game. Ravens have the lead 7-2, so the GG's bats had better get to work. My name is Alex Scott. I will be back with that bottom half in just a moment. Welcome back to the Ottawa Ballpark. Michael Finney is getting ready to face the top of the GG's order. Rosino, Harnish, and Lalonde due up for the GG's. Finney can close this out. It would be a nice game, especially on the pitching side for the Ravens. Playing 2 games today and either 1 or 2 tomorrow. So the fewer pitchers you have to use, the better. That's another reason why the 1 seed in this little round robin is so important. If you can play 1 fewer game, you should have more arms available to you in that all-important final. So Finney is going to come out for his 2nd inning, and it's Avery Rosino leading things off. 1 for 4 with a home run. Score is currently 7-2 for the Ravens. And if the GGs cannot play 5, that'll put an end to this game. Rosino pops that one up. Lamauer arranging back behind second into the outfield. Oh, he makes the catch. Had to sort of do a little jumping, leaning, lurching type thing at the end, but it's all good. He makes the catch. So a quick out for Michael Finney. GG's down to their final 2. Noah Harnish at the plate. 1 for 4 with a single is Harnish. The pitch. He pops that one up. Left field. Ranging back is Fournier. Not quite there. So that lands foul in the bullpen. And a nice attempt from Fournier. He was running back. Would have been a tough over-the-shoulder grab. Probably landed about 3 or 4 feet out of his reach. So everybody resets. Foul on Harnish, who along with his single also made just a great diving grab out in left field earlier in the game. That put an end to a Ravens threat. Now he needs to do something on the offensive side of the ball. Here's the 0-1. That one's bounced in. So the rest of the schedule for today, a little bit of a break, and then the Ravens are going to play the Gaels at 2 o'clock. After that, it'll be GG's Gaels at 6 o'clock to close out the round robin. Pitch is taken low for a ball. Everybody plays each other once, and then that seeds the 2nd day of action, 2nd and final day, I should say. The 2 and 3 seeds will face one another as the 1 seed waits in the final. That pitch is grounded to second, fielded cleanly by Murpaugh. Throw over to first. Out number 2. And so a dire situation for the GGs gets even more direr, if there even is such a word. As they are down to their last out. It's Chase Lalonde. 0 for 4 today. Did reach on an error once, but that's about it as far as him being on the base paths. First pitch. Just above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. That is taken up and away. Ball 2. Take nothing short of a miracle for the GGs here, but they're going to try either way. Finney's pitch. It's high again, ball 3. Taken low and away. So, ball 4, Lalonde works himself a walk. And it'll be Thomas Pilkington coming to the plate. He's been behind the plate today. His last time up, he hit a hard double that landed on the warning track out in left center. He takes the first pitch strike. 2 out, bottom of the 9th. Ravens 7, GG's 2. Ravens have won every time they've played the GGs so far this season. Pitch is taken up and away. The pattern is certainly looking on track to continue here. There's a chance, I would say a good chance, these two teams will play each other again tomorrow, either in the 2-3 game or in the final. Just taken high for a ball. But they will both have to play the Queen's Gaels, who have been extremely good this season. Came to Ottawa earlier in the year and really laid a thumping on these two teams. That pitch is taken low and away. So after getting ahead 0-1, it's 3 straight balls to Pilkington. A look over at first. Now the pitch home. Low, ball 4. So back-to-back 2-out walks here. Ansh Ghosh comes up. He hit a single his last time up. Gigi's third baseman is 1 for 3 with a walk. His hit came in his most recent at-bat. He's able to get himself aboard with a single. A little bit of a pause here as the pinch runner Will Bain is going to come on and run in place of Pilkington. And so after we get the substitution sorted, Ansh Ghosh will finally step in and wait for his first pitch. Mike Milross is again up and working in the pen, but he's not working super hard, just sort of doing a little bit of toss with the catcher. First pitch taken for a strike there on Ghosh. The pitch taken for a ball. Runners at first and second, 2 out, and still a 5-run cushion to work with. So it's not pressing for the Ravens. The pitch. That one's fouled back up over the screen. One ball and 2 strikes. What could be the final batter? One strike away is Finney. He gets the sign. The stretch. Check swing, he got him! Looking, strike 3! Michael Finney puts away Ansh Ghosh and puts away the GGs here in this morning game at the Ottawa Ballpark. So, first game of the round robin goes the Ravens' way. They close this one out 7-2 thanks to a big 5-run top of the 8th. Ravens are going to be back at 2 o'clock against the Gaels, and I will be there for that. I certainly hope you come by and join me. It's certainly going to be a good game in this 3-team OUA East Regional Round Robin. Handshakes and high fives all around. My name is Alex Scott. Thanks again for being with me. And like I said, I'll be back at 2 o'clock for more Ravens baseball. See you then.